I asked y'all which items in my secondhand and thrifted closet that you wanted me to style. And so today I am starting off for this entire week. This is a challenge for me because this is going to be completely random. I have these 7 items that I am going to randomly select which item I'm going to choose to style up for the week. Today is Sunday, and I'm going to be each day showing you a different outfit from my secondhand and thrifted closet. So let's grab the bowl of items and select which one is going to be for today. Hi, I'm Janine. Thrifting and shopping secondhand has been a part of my life for the last 15 years, and I've been able to curate the wardrobe of my dreams over the years, as well as decorate my home by shopping at thrift stores, garage sales, consignment shops, the Goodwill outlet, and Facebook Marketplace. If you like secondhand outfit inspiration, upcycling, thrift flips, and home decor ideas, just keep watching to see Jane Thrift. It is Sunday, and let's see here. Which one is it going to be? We have this one here. This one comes from Cindy, and she wanted to see the sandals on the top shelf. So let's head into my closet, and I'm going to select one pair of sandals from my top shelf. I don't think these have ever been featured here on the channel. Welcome to my secondhand and thrifted closet. It is Sunday, and I don't think I have ever started off one of these outfits with a shoe. It's always started off with a clothing item. So I'm going to choose these from the very top here. These are a pair of Tory Burch Miller sandals that have a colorway of green and blue that I just love. And I got these at a consignment shop. I could go in many directions with this because of the different colors in here. I've decided to go with this dress here. This is a Chico's dress that I completely upcycled. This had some major damage in here. It's actually this fabric right here is what it originated as. It had some burn stains all over it. So I put patches all over it. And I think the blue and green looks so good. This has both blue and green in there. And I think the style is going to look so good together. I have never worn these two together, so I really love the combination. And I love how it is pulling the green out of some of the prints in here. I really love that. And I typically wear a belt with this dress. Ever since I've made it, I've always said to myself, I'm going to make a matching sash. I never have. I really need to. But actually today, I think I'm going to go without a belt and just go really relaxed because of the relaxed sandal. Okay, now on to a jewelry piece. I have this one that has green and blue. It's not an exact match, but I love this paper bead necklace that I thrifted a while ago, and I think it's going to look so good. Love how that necklace looks. And I'm also going to do a little something different that I've never done with this dress, and that is push these sleeves up just right over my elbow. And I think it gives even more volume and playfulness to the sleeves here and just gives the dress a little bit of a different look. I wanted to go with a little more of a casual bag, so I have this Myra bag one that mixes so well in with all of these patchwork pieces. And if this was a patchwork, I probably would have put it on this dress. So let's head on out to the bedroom and see what this looks like together. Here is everything together. I just love this. Thank you so much for suggesting that I venture into that top shelf in my shoe closet. I really need to do that more because actually I am going to be going up there more because of the summer months. But really love how this came together. And I also love how I've worn this dress several times and I've always kind of dressed it up. And this time I dressed it down all because of these sandals. So, very excited about that. I am calling this look Cindy's Pick. So, this is Sunday's look, and I will see y'all tomorrow. It is Monday and time for me to pick out what I'm going to wear today, according to you. We have Myrina, the floral black kimono, and she actually submitted this one on Instagram. So let's go ahead and style this one up. Here it is. Here is the blank London kimono that I got at Goodwill. And this is a very obscure tag here. So I really love this brand. Okay, what do I want to wear underneath this here? For the pants, I'm going to pull from this pink color here in these gorgeous florals and go with this pair of joggers. I don't even remember what brand these are. Let's check it out. They're a New Day from Target. Just think I love that color. I have this particular t-shirt that I was thinking of mostly because of the very specific color of green, and it is this Western Tecovas graphic t-shirt. Look at how well it goes with that green and that leaf. Let's try these all on together. All right, full transparency. I am not liking this outfit, and I thought about just pretending like it never happened. You would never know with the magic of editing, but I'm keeping this in here because I'm selecting a whole new combination. I have these upcycled jeans that I put the patches into the distressed holes, and I have two options for tops. I have this Faraday gauze top, and I also have this Free People leopard print top. Let's try them and see how this goes. Second round. I'm liking this a lot better. I love leopard and floral together. I've actually been on the hunt for more leopard print items. And also, I think after I wear this today, I'm going to be probably cropping this t-shirt. It's just, I'm struggling with what to do with the bottom here. Let's go ahead and move on to shoes. And I'm going to choose my tried and true Arizona Birkenstocks that I found at Goodwill. I think these are going to stay with me till they practically die. I definitely want a long necklace for this look. I love wearing long necklaces when you have this panel here in the center, and I definitely want a boho one. I have this one that you probably have seen probably every one of these videos, but it is, oh, I just grabbed two. It is this one with the pearls and leather and tassels. Really boho. I got this one at a garage sale. And for a handbag, I'm going to choose this gorgeous fossil green slouchy like round hobo bag that my husband got for me at Salvation Army. And I think we're completed with the look. Let's go check it all out. Really loving this funky kind of rugged boho look with all the different prints and colors here. But I do think that it's calling for a hat, don't you think? I'm going to pull this Anthropologie one here on my display. Got this one on Poshmark. Yeah, that definitely finishes off the look. Thank you so much for telling me that I needed to style up this kimono again. And forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. I believe it's Myrinia, but I'm calling this one Myrinia's Pick. So this is Monday's look, and I will see y'all tomorrow. It's Tuesday and time to pick out a new piece to wear today, governed by you. Let's see. This one comes from Jennifer, the cream crochet skirt. I love this piece, so I'm very excited. Let's head on into the closet and style it up. Here we have the skirt, and it is by the brand Dialogue. I'm not super familiar with this one. I think it is actually sold by Target, like an online Target piece, not necessarily in store, but I found mine at Goodwill, and I've been wanting to style this many different ways, so I'll have to do more in the future. But today I want to choose this Johnny Was top that I recently got at Amelia's Fashion Exchange, which is a local consignment shop. Let's try these two on together. Really love this combination together. And I have so many other ways that I want to wear this skirt, but I wanted to go with like this Western boho style, and I want to wear some boots this time with this shirt. I love the embroidery on this so much. I'm going to wear these Python print Silent D booties that I picked up on Poshmark. I really need to pick up a pair of like slip-on, like the half boot where it's open in the back, kind of like a mule. So in the future, I'm going to be looking for those at the thrift. Okay, I love the direction that this is going in with the boots. Now for a necklace, I want to go for a shorter style, and I'm going to pick up on this little tiny bit of yellow that is here in the embroidery in the shirt. And I have this, what I believe is an amber stone. I have heard kind of different things about this. Could be yellow turquoise, not sure, but regardless of this necklace that I got from Salvation Army, absolutely loving. Oh yeah, I really love the way that this is going with this whole look. I selected a couple of bracelets that I got from Things from the Heart resale, this leather cuff, and then this beaded one with the little charm there. All right, now for a handbag. I think I'm gonna go with a leather woven one that I got at an estate sale. This is a vintage piece, and I love how it looks like a little fisherman's bag. Okay, let's head out to the bedroom and see what this all looks like together. Yep, love this entire look together. And I'm loving all of the textures that we have here. The crochet, the embroidery, the texture of the stone, the leather, and the shine of the beads. We've got the texture on the woven leather, and then also the python print leather shoes. Oh, so good all together. A huge thank you to my subscriber for selecting this skirt for me to wear this week. I'm calling this look Jennifer's Pick. So this is Tuesday's look, and I will see y'all tomorrow. It is Wednesday, and it's time for you to pick what I'm going to wear today. Let's see which one it is. Okay, this one is Linda. She actually submitted to have 5 to 10 of my oldest items in my closet. I'm just going to select one here. A oldest item in my closet. I have one other of this one in here, so you'll see another older item in the mix later on in the week. So let's style this one up. All right, this shirt is probably 15 years in my closet. And when I recently did a closet edit, I will link that video for y'all. This was one of the items that I actually pulled, not necessarily to take out of my closet, but it had several stains on it. And I discovered as I was doing stain removal that it had probably more than 5 holes all the way across the front of the bottom of this shirt. I don't know what I'm doing, especially with these thin t-shirts. Anyhow, I just cropped it the other day, so this will be the first wear of this as it being cropped and stain free. So I got this at Goodwill. This was in California. I think this was in Westminster, California, was where I got this. I love the little C'est la vie graphic on here. Let's style this one up. I have an idea of what I want to wear with this, and I have these particular jeans in mind. Aha, here they are. I know you can't really tell what they are here on the hanger, but these have no brand. I'm assuming they're like an Amazon. I usually Shein I can find tags in, so I'm assuming this is an Amazon wide leg jeans, really lightweight. But what I especially love is the pleating detail here up at the top. You'll be able to see that a little bit better when it's on. And I have a kimono that I want to put over it. This is another blank London kimono, but it has tassels on the bottom. And look at this stunning floral on the back. Let's put these three together. Ah, I'm loving this combination. And especially because I've had this t-shirt for so long and I've worn it in a lot of different ways in so many outfits. And it was almost like it was done in a different style. I remember wearing this with a lot of like tulle skirts. It was definitely not more of a relaxed boho feel like this one is. So this is really exciting for me. Thank you, Linda, for asking me to style up one of my older pieces. And I'm also going to introduce another one of Cindy's picks, which was pulling from the top shelf of my shoe closet. I'm going to choose another one, and these are another pair of Tory Burch sandals that I got at another season, which is a consignment shop. And these are the ones that have the molded footbed. These are so comfortable. I think it's going to look so good with this. Very, very cute. I love this. Okay, I have an idea because I want to introduce some turquoise, but I want to do it through a headband this time. Let me show you. I have this Lily Sadoki headband that I got on Poshmark. It's one of my favorites. I love pulling it out in the summertime, but I want to also pick out a necklace to coordinate with this, but I don't want to go turquoise. What do I want to do? Okay, I decided I'm going to go with this Stella and Dot gold necklace here. I love the boho style of this. Do y'all remember Stella and Dot parties? I remember my niece used to be a person that sold that stuff, and I remember loving this necklace and I couldn't get it. It was just too pricey for me at the time, but I found this one at Salvation Army. Let's put these two on. Loving these very eclectic boho feeling accessories with this look. Now for a handbag, I've selected this jute and leather bag that I got at the Goodwill outlet. Let's see what the entire outfit looks like together out in the bedroom. What a bright and cheery, eclectic boho look. Love all the fringe, all the details. And I love how Linda suggested me wearing this t-shirt. And I'm glad that I went ahead and made the changes on this shirt to make it wearable again for me. 15 years later, still going strong. I love it. I am naming this look Linda's Pick. This is Wednesday's look, and I will see y'all tomorrow. It is Thursday. Let's see what y'all want me to wear today. This one comes from Jane, my Farm Rio dress. So let's head on into the closet and style this one up. Here is my Farm Rio dress. I think it was more than just Jane that made this suggestion. You saw the sleeve peeking out. I've actually styled this one other time on my Instagram, c.jane.thrift, if you want to follow me over there. But that was back in the spring. I wore it to dinner for my 50th. So let me go ahead and put this on. We'll style it up. This dress is just so stunning. The print on here is so cute. I did actually unbutton the long sleeves here, and I am just going to take this. It's usually a puff sleeve with it tight around the wrist, but I'm going to take this and fold it under. The reason I'm not folding it out is because it has just the white on the inside. So I don't want that to show, but I still want the puff sleeve. I just want to kind of play with the silhouette just a little bit. So I'm just folding in that cuff, and it still gives that little puff sleeve. I'm going to kind of push that up a little bit of a different look. Okay, on to shoes. Again, I'm going to go with Cindy and pull from the top shelf here. And I have these sandals I feel would go so good with this. These are Canas, Caanas. I had never heard of this brand, but I found these at Clothes Mentor in Fort Worth, and I think they look so good with this kind of tropical feeling of the dress. I love the raffia on these shoes. I think they look so good with this dress, and it makes it just a little more daytime appropriate. Okay, I want to try a belt with this look. I have never tried it with this dress before, and this is one item that I'm showing in this series that is not secondhand. I actually got this belt online at Anthropologie. I just loved it so much. It's this straw, but it has a stretch band. I got it quite some time ago, and I have actually seen them on Poshmark since then. I probably should have just waited, but I wear it quite a bit during the summertime. And let me see what this looks like. The tassels got stuck in there. I love these tassels on this dress. They have little beads on the end. Ooh, that looks really good. I love how it works with the shoes too. That whole raffia kind of straw feeling. Okay, yes, love this direction. Now for a necklace, I have this one in mind. I want to do a little bit of a shorter piece, but I really love the colors in this. And I have, here we go. I've recently organized my closet, so this is good. I can see everything. It's this paper bead necklace that I got from Things from the Heart thrift store. Ah, that is precious. Okay, handbag, and we're all set. I'm going to go with this bamboo bag, going with the whole kind of tropical theme with the yellow straw and natural products here. So I got this at a thrift store. I'm not sure which one, but let's go to the bedroom and see what this looks like all together. I have never worn this dress in this way, and I love how even with a dress with different accessories, you can really change the look of it. Even the change of the cuff just being folded in completely just changed it, at least in my eyes. In my eyes. I love the colorful necklace with this look. So cute. And I really had never thought about putting a belt with this until I was kind of presented with this challenge today. So I love it that I was able to pick some shoes that Cindy requested, and of course the dress that Jane requested. So I'm calling this look Jane's Pick. This is Thursday's look, and I will see y'all tomorrow. It's Friday. We only have 2 more items in here. Let's see what y'all want me to wear today. This one comes from Taylor. My green and white pants. These happen to be a Zara pair of pants that I know several people have commented on. So let's head on into the closet and style them up. These green with white embroidery pants are a Zara pair of pants that I picked up at Plato's Closet. And I did style this one other time before on the channel. I will pop in a picture of that. And I dressed it up, but this time I want to go a little bit more casual. And I have a particular shirt in mind. It's a t-shirt that has a big graphic on it, and it is this Frida shirt. I got this at Goodwill, and I love how it has a little bit of green in there. So let's put these two on, see what they look like together. I'm loving this combination. I actually thought about tucking this in or even doing a front tuck, and I just really like it untucked like this. I'm loving the relaxed feeling that it gives this. For shoes, I'm gonna go again with Cindy's pick with these Tory Burch shoes. Love the green and the blue. We've got some blue in the t-shirt. Think these will look really cute with this. Loving the shoe combination with the shirt and pants. So on to accessories. I have this particular necklace in mind. I have this tri-strand, like brassy gold one that I picked up at Clothesline, which is a local charity shop. I think it'll just add a little bit of texture to this shirt. Loving that little element there, and it's not competing too much with this very bold outfit, but I love that it's a really nice accent. Now let's select a handbag. I'm going to go with this leather tote bag that I got at Goodwill, and I still have this bag charm on here that I did a DIY on. I'll leave a link for that if you are interested in making something similar. So let's head on out to the bedroom and see what this looks like all together. I feel like this is a very vacation worthy outfit. The colors are just stunning, very bright and cheerful. And I also love that I was able to choose two of the items that y'all selected for me to wear this week. This, of course, is Taylor's pick. This is Friday's look, and I will see y'all tomorrow. It's Saturday, the last day of our little challenge here. So we have one more of what y'all want me to wear this week. And it comes from Linda. This is one of the oldest items in my closet. She had one other one this week. So let's head on into the closet and style it up. Today's piece is actually a piece that I got retail 20 years ago, or about 20 years ago. This has a very significant story. I got this at Anthropologie. I can still envision it laying on one of the display tables there and me picking it up. This is the brand Tiny, and I got this while on vacation with my husband. It was one of the few times I saved up money to be able to go shopping at Anthropologie. This was well, I did a little bit of thrifting here and there, but it was pre my thrifting days. But this has stayed in my closet and I haven't worn it in a while. It's seen a lot of wear. It has wear on it, but I just don't want to part with it. I have such good memories with it. So today I'm going to try to pair it with one of my upcycled items to make it more of my style today. And it is this pair of jeans that I did with this patchwork here. It has a little bit of that minty color there in one of the fabrics. So let's see what these two look like together. This is a bit surreal for me. I'm having all of these really intense, wonderful memories come back to me. So excuse me if I get a little bit teary, but I've always worn this shirt out because I have to admit, I have always worn this with skinny jeans in the past, and I still love skinny jeans. I wanted to just see what this would look like with these big wide jeans. This is like a marrying of what my style used to be with where my style is going, which is a good thing. I love that the past is a reflection of where I once was, and it just has built upon that. So I'm still both people, but I want to incorporate it into the now. I want to see what this looks like with it front tucked here. And I think I'm going to tie the jeans here. A lot of the time I wear these just untied, but I want to blouse it out just a little bit. The other thing that I want to try is not having the tabs tabbed and just have it down 3/4 sleeve. That changes it up just a little bit. I like it. We'll just kind of see what accessories we're going to pull here. Next, we have shoes. I'm going to go with these. Where did they go? Here they are. These Delton sandals that I picked up at Goodwill. Again, these are on the top shelf. Not sure if Cindy was expecting these, but I think they'll look great with this look. For a necklace, I'm going to pick out one that has a little bit of pink and floral in it to go with the jeans, kind of bring that up to the top half. This is a piece that I got at a garage sale not that long ago. I actually featured it in a video. If you have not checked that one out, it is 5 ways that I like to shop secondhand. I will link that video for y'all, but I think this is going to look very cute. I really love the necklace in this situation here. I feel like the boho style of the top with the embroidered Aztec goes with the little feather and the arrow, and then the floral on the necklace goes with the jeans. So it's like this little marrying piece, and I love that. And I have noticed that this shirt, ever since I undid the tab, the shirt, just because of the nature of the fabric, it's wanting to just wrinkle up anyhow. So what I've done, and I already did it here on this side, is I folded it up the one time and then attached the tab button, and then I just rolled it up one more time. Not sure how I feel about it, but you know what? I just want to experiment with older things, and that's what I'm doing with this shirt. Nothing wrong with doing that. So now we need to pick out a handbag. I'm going to go with this little basket bag that I got at a thrift store, and I just love it. I don't know if it has a brand. Does it? Yeah, Street Level. So I think this is really cute. Goes with this whole entire kind of eclectic boho look. Let's see what this looks like all together out in the bedroom. This outfit definitely holds a lot of significance to me, mostly because of the memories, because of the shirt. But I really do love that I was able to incorporate something from my past into something from my present. And I really like this. It's really casual, nice and comfortable. And best of all, it was y'all that picked it. Thank you so much. This is Linda's pick, and this is Saturday's look. That does it for today's video. I want to thank each and every one of y'all who participated and sent in your options of what you wanted me to wear this week. This was a lot of a challenge for me because I typically plan my outfits prior, like the day prior, or maybe even a couple days prior. So this was definitely a spur of the moment thing where I was able to plan outfits on the fly. Some of them worked out a little bit better than others. But you know what? That's what I think is fun about fashion. You can make mistakes, and you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And I feel like those things that you're not quite sure about, they still are a learning lesson. And that's what I take from something like this. I hope that I've inspired y'all to shop your own closet and to be able to wear things that you maybe have had for a really long time, and especially things that you have really good memories with. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you have not yet subscribed, I'd love to have you here and become a part of our thrifted and secondhand family. Thank you again for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one.